Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to improve the relationship between you and your loved ones. My name is Nomin. I am a certified life coach. One of the biggest challenges that we have in our lives is when someone close to us has a high anxiety. Your family members, your coworkers, your friends. When they are anxious, stressful, it affects us, and the whole life becomes demanding, the whole life becomes stressful. Sometimes that stressful person is me. And I don't even know that I'm the person that's causing the stress. It feels like I'm the one who's trying to make peace. I'm the one who's trying to communicate. I'm the one that's trying to make this work. But for some reason, nobody is helping, nobody is seeing, nobody is understanding. If this is you, or you know somebody that is in a similar situation and you are on the other side where somebody is trying to change you, this video is for you. And after you get the clarity, you will now move on to how to make this relationship better. How do we actually create a bonding, trustworthy, accepting relationship so that we are happy, fulfilled, and safe in this relationship? First, I'm going to explain what is truly happening when you are someone who's trying to make the change, who's trying to solve the problems that your family is having. And second, I'm going to move to a person or people who is being affected by a person who wants to change everything, who's feeling pressured to change who you are. And finally, I'm going to talk about what now? What do we do now with this new information? If you're somebody who's trying to change everything, who's trying to bring everyone together, but you feel exhausted because you feel like you're the only person that's trying to save everything, change everything, but nobody is cooperating with you, I understand you. I feel you. I hear you. You have a big heart. It's hard that you are the only person that's trying to do it. I hear you, I see you, and I appreciate for everything that you're doing, all the effort that you're making. And I would like to invite you to get curious about how do you feel within yourself when nobody is around? How does your body feel when you ask someone to change, when you're asking to communicate, when you're asking to make an effort because you're the one that's doing all the effort? How does your body feel? Do you feel intense? Do you have something in your throat? Where is your what's your heartbeat like? Is it different when you are by yourself and when you're with someone? It'll be interesting to notice. We train our bodies to act certain way depending on the situation, depending on the circumstances. When you're in a calm state, when you're happy, when you're peaceful, you're thinking clearly, your heart rate is slow. When you are triggered, when you are in fear or stress or asking someone to change, what happens is your pupils get diluted, your heart rate goes up, and your bloodstream goes all the muscles as opposed to the main organs when you're in a calm state, and then you have a tightness throughout your whole body. When you get stressed over and over for the same thing, when somebody is not is not telling you the right words, when somebody is not smiling at you, when somebody is not being positive to you, when somebody leaves the socks on the ground, when somebody is not washing the dishes, when somebody is late, when the small things accumulate over time, you become a person with a sensitized stress response. According to the Dr. Bruce Perry, who's the author of What Happened to You, there's a linear correlationship between degree of stress and inner state. Meaning, smallest things like the socks that is not taken away, or the dishes, or somebody's late by 1 minute, smallest things trigger you a high response. You are in terror. And that's the reason why I asked you, see how your body feels when you're asking someone to change. If you're asking someone to change, be nicer, be polite, be more wise, be more respectful. If your body is in a calm state, normal state, you're not a person with a sensitized stress response. When your body is not feeling the calmest, it means it's time for you to take care of yourself, because now it's not about the other people, it's about you. For us to think logically, think clearly, and to have a start for a change, we both have to be in a calm state where our thinking brain starts working. But when you're in a stress mode, when your sympathetic nervous system is on, it's not possible to make any changes. And I will now explain what happens if you are in the other end of this relationship, when somebody is pressuring you to change. And that's been happening for a long time. When somebody is telling you to change, somebody is pressuring you to change and asking you to be smarter, wiser, more responsible, nicer, it is unlikely that you start immediately thinking, oh yeah, my mom is right, or my dad is right, or my uncle is right, or my sister or brother, or my husband. I don't think this is the first thought that comes to your mind. Because biologically, when somebody is triggering us, when somebody is yelling at us, pressuring us, our body goes to defense mechanism. Our body goes to fight and flight response, meaning you might be feeling like, I'm just gonna freeze myself. So I'm here, my body's here, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm not listening to this person talking at me. You'll say, I'm just gonna stay here and freeze. Or you might just walk away and there's whole new drama starts. Or you can fight back, get aggressive, and defend yourself, and giving a lot of explanations to this person. And that's been happening to you over and over and over again. And if this is you, I hear you, I feel you. I understand this is really, really hard. When you are being asked to change, when somebody doesn't understand how hard it is to be asked to change, when somebody is not accepting you for who you are, it's hard. And the reason why you get irritated in those cases, and the reason why you're walking out because you can't stand this anymore, and the reason why you just numb yourself, is because biologically we are seeking for safety. We are seeking for calmness, because the body feels it's dangerous. Without even you thinking, the body already is doing the job of defending you, because I know you've been hurting a lot and you don't want to feel it anymore. And despite all the defenses you do, it's it's coming at you and you feel more and more hurt. And somebody is asking you, why not talking? I'm talking to you. Why not responding? Why not saying the things I want you to say? You're just there and you don't know what's happening. And it's not your fault that this is happening. You're trying your best to stay safe. And when it's happening over and over and over and over again, this becomes your normal state. This becomes your new normal. It is very understandable if you don't know why, if you cannot explain why you are the way you are, why you're so scared all the time, why you're so numb all the time. And the only reason you get out of the state is when you're using drugs or you're smoking or you're drinking alcohol. Or you're watching TV, somehow you want to escape from this state of pressure because it's not easy to be there, not be accepted for who you are. And what now? What now? The most important thing is we have new information. I give you explanations as to why you are. If you're person number one, you're always in a terror, it's because you have a sensitized stress response. And if you are always being yelled at, now you know why you're always defending yourself. And now you see there's a huge gap between the two of you, or many of you, because we're not understanding what's happening in the other end. And the first step to take is try to understand what's happening with me. Start observing your body and see if it's true. See if it's true that I'm really in the state of freeze all the time. See if it's true that I'm really experiencing sensitized stress response. If this is true, you can seek for therapists, you can talk to a coach depending on the severity. And remember, you love each other, you care about each other, and transparently telling the truth will be the first step to save this relationship if you want to continue building a happy, loving relationship, because nobody wants to be hated, nobody wants to be yelled at, nobody wants to be misunderstood. And what you see has a layer beneath. I'm hoping this video was helpful. I'm hoping this video explained a lot of unanswered questions. And thank you so much for staying with me. And I want to say I care about you and I love you. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to work with me, please go to my website, coachnomin.com, and book a session with me. I'll be more than happy to help you do everything I can do to make your life better. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video.